Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back in the new year for a little Frieren on Anime Monday, where I react to anime on Monday. Susuno Frieren episode 4 coming at you today, coming at me today, more accurately. Yes, beyond the journey's end, we're journeying beyond the end. Last time in episode 3 we had Killing Magic. We celebrated Fern's 16th birthday. Fern was suspicious of Frieren wasting the money and not realizing it was Frieren was doing it for a gift for her, and etc. So we see their relationship progressing, where Frieren's still pretty clueless about a lot of human things, and Fern is still somewhat distrusting of her, even though I think she knows she's a good person / elf. And then we saw Frieren disillusion this evil guy, one of the demon lord's minions. She had froze up, stoned up 80 years ago. He was gonna thaw out on his own soon, I guess. The villagers were getting worried, but she came back to vanquish him and give Fern a little lesson with it as well. She'd been wanting Fern to read, do some book learning, which Fern was reticent about, wasn't doing, even though I think the book would have told her that what Frieren taught her at the end was that this demon had created this strong magic that was killing a lot of people. However, in the 80 intervening years, humans figured out how to combat it, work it into their what's considered now normal defensive spells, easily combat it. So he was Qual was the guy's name, the demon's name. He was vanquished right quick by Frieren. Even though he did figure out how they, very quickly how they combated it with using all the mana and stuff. So we're getting some definite world building, and again, we're getting the relationship mainly between Fern and Frieren, but between Frieren and humans in general. Every episode's had flashbacks dealing with her old team, especially Himmel, the hero. And we learned from flashbacks how he was trying to get to know her better. He did know things about her rather, and she didn't know stuff about him, which has been the theme throughout. She's trying to do it after his death, but we learned from the last episode he did always trust in her to do the right thing, and he told the villagers she would come back to take care of this problem, which she did. So yeah, it was a good episode last time. This time though, it's called, what was it called? This time we've got the land where souls rest. So this definitely sounds something very fantasy oriented. Have to see what this is all about. I assume it's somewhere that Frieren and Fern are going to journey. And every episode so far too has kind of been like a two-parter, like two little stories. And we'll see if that continues this time as well with episode 4. But let's get on into it. Let's see where the souls are resting. 28 years after the death of Himmel the hero, at the Grans channel located in the central line. This might be even 2 years further than from the last episode. I don't remember now. Another filled with broken ships. Flame, the legendary mage. A lot of stairs for an old guy to go up. So she has been reading books since last time. Like she said about Himmel last time. Snow. Still wearing that gift from last time.
ねえ、フェルンちゃん。一つおまけして3ヶ月になるな。村には慣れたから気をつけよ。もう冬。まだ寝てる。
Interesting way to sleep.
こんなに散らかして。
At least their head's not stuck in a
これなの
chest.
に。朝でございます。清掃に行きますよ。
Elves live a lot longer. Do they sleep a lot more too?
ですが、何？エン様ってもしかして
I think you could have figured that out by now.
なのでしょうか？起こして完全にお母さんですよね。切るよ。でもそれ別に私はもう諦めてごめんってしていたんですか？世
Yeah,
話
I
を
don't
して
think
くれ
any
る。
of them were doing that stuff.
寝坊はしょっちゅうだった。バレたりはしなかったんですか？一度だけね。一度だけです。
Are we gonna get another flashback?
様たちって寛大なんです。ハイターがたまに舌打ちくらいかな。ごめん。
Testing.
普通にブチ切れてますよ。
どうですかな。
Plenty of bonfire
1
material.
ってところかな。
間に合いそうですか。
なんとかね。
日の出を見ていただけると嬉しい。
何の関係があるのですか？日の日に日の出を見る習慣があるんだ。この海に日の光が反射して。様は見なかったのですか？私あまり時間もない。
Clean up montage. Oh, fire. Nope, watch your head on that thing. Oh, water's pink now.
水質も問題ありまの時とは見違いま。
年祭にも参加されます。
There's an appointment with their bed. Oh,
歓迎いたしますぞ。
太陽が昇る前に起きるんですよ。不可能でございます。
just stay up all night.
ツヤするから大丈夫だ。正直興味はないよ。だから見て確かめ。そうだね。
See what the fuss is about.
なぜ新年祭に来なかったんだ。 フリーレン。
Flashback.
ハイターなんてショックのかわいそうに。
みんなは行けたんだからそれでいいじゃん。
君にも楽しんでほしかったんだよ。
思えないけど。
いや、楽し。君はそういうやつだからだ。
寝て
Oh
る。
yeah, she's supposed to be staying up all night. You're gonna have to drag her there.
フリーレン様、起きてください。誰がお母さんですか？こんなこと。
Looks like the sun's up a little bit.
フェルン。綺麗だけど、早起きしてまで私のこと分かってないな。とても綺麗ですね。このただの日の出だよ。少し楽しそうです。それは
Likes to see other people happy. Guess that's what Hemo was knowing.
一人じゃこの日の出は見れなかった。様は一人じゃ起きられませんからね。
Alright, now we'll be going to this land in the
昔の話だ。
second part of the up.
魔族に襲われてな。何をしている？人は死んだら無に帰る。天国に行くんだ。
Classic debate.
るって考えが主流だったか。私も天国には懐疑的だけど、の魂の観測ができないと証明できないんだよね。
ですね。私も実在するかどうでも、たとえ実在しなかったとして、その方が都合がいいからです。無であっていいはずがありません。
Yeah, that's a fair point.
贅沢三昧している。
確かに都合がいい。
Okay, so we're seeing him in modern times. Reuniting here.
遊びに来たよ。
I'm here to
30年ぶりとは。
たった30年でし
そうだな。弟子を取るとはの。
Yeah, Chuck didn't do it.
アイゼン、何か手。
ハイターにも同じようなこと。迎えにはまだ早いぞ。
Pen pals.
顔に似合わず律儀だね。懐かしいね。
来たことある。
ね。
昔って言ったぞ。
Few hundred years, I'd say.
一時代でしょうか。さすがにそこまで。
That's also good hearing.
魔法を使い、フランメの
Oh, that's coming back.
フランメの著書はほとんどが偽物だ
フ。ランメの記録をはフォルボン地のどこかに
まずは大きな木を探そう。
たくさんあるぞ。まあ、時間なんていくら。
早めに終わらせようか。的に探しましょう。
お前は人の時間を気にするようなやつ。
フェルン、怒ると怖いんだよ。
気をつけよう。
What's that? Is it? Look. Can run on water. too.
敵を飲み込んだ大樹がありました。なんでフランメの手記なんか探すこと。
かわいそうだと思ってな。前はヒンメルを知ってヒンメルに直接伝えてやるべき。魔法を使いフランメの手記には死者と
So where this is actually going?
おとぎ話だよ。
こうも初めはおとぎ話だったからハイターと相談した。返しているだろうから手助けし。
フリーレン様。1000年も前のことなの。頼りない留守番だね。
そうでもね、こいつが成長すれば1000年だろうがこの。
So she's at least 1,000 years old.
その頃には先生
お前は違う。お前はいつか
ってほしいの先生。かまってちゃん。
ちげえ。帰ってこいって言ってんだ。この大魔法。
So that's actually her. She. Frieren was her apprentice?
のでしょうか。本物だよ。
フリーレンはフランメの一番弟子。
星に出てくる大昔の英雄ですよね。から生きているんじゃ。
She's been around since historic
ついての記述はあるか。
1000年も前から私が
time. What she told you to you.
まず嫌味なやつだ。
世界の人々が天国と呼ぶ場所オレオールにたどり着いた。
So they're kind of talking about at the beginning of the first episode.
私はかつての戦友たちの発見は魂の
研究を飛躍。さあね、いい加減な人だったから。
その方が都合がいいだろ
So
う。
he's changed his ways since that conversation.
どのあたりなのでしょうか。エンデって今は魔王城がある場所だ。
The dead Demon King, or is there a new one?
フリーレン、オレオールを探し、俺を手伝ってくれるんだろ。
Help me help you.
知恵をつけたね、アイゼン。
ハイター。
That corrupt priest.
どうせ当てのない旅だ。だよね。行きたくないな。
のんきなものだ。
うなされてる。魔王城のあたりってそんな。
ある縁では大陸の最北。
At the end.
それにあの場所では
なんだか気まずい。フリーレン様、フリーレン様、
なあフェロン。
しょうか。よくわかりません。利用して振り回されてばかりる様たちを知ろうとすることには興味が、私にはあまり興味がないのかもしれません。とても不思議な人なんです。旅を始めてからはのに何を考えているのでしょう。
She probably never gave him a birthday present.
旅を続けるよ。
旅は話し相手がいた方がいい。
いろいろ教えてもすぐ死んじゃうでしょ。
フリーレン、人との関係は。
みんなとの冒険だってアイゼンならわかるでしょ。
俺は
深い話はなし。今日はめでたい日な。
酒を飲む理由が欲しいだけだろう。
バレましたか。
生臭坊主。
そいつはいい師匠だ。
そうですね。本当についてこないの？
ああ、マインデまでの道のりは覚えているな。すまんな、旅路になる。俺たち
ヒンメル様たちが魔王城を目指した道のりと。そうだね。たった10年の冒険だよ。
Phantoms of the Dead. Okay. We'll see what's up with the Phantoms of the Dead next time. But this time we had, another bisected episode a little bit. Some themes and things go throughout both, usually in all the episodes so far. This time it was talk about Flamme, or however you say it. The now historical mage, I guess, who's apparently got a lot of grimoires or works that are faked. But Frieren, we learned, was a student of hers 1,000 years ago, so Frieren's at least 1,000 years old, clearly more than that. I don't know how much more, but she said she's not from prehistoric times, whenever that started. But yeah, she agreed to clean up that whole shipwreck area at the beginning, which took, I guess, 6 months, maybe 5 months. even though she knew it was fake, and she's not getting paid that, but she got paid the watching the villagers and ferns, face when they saw the beautiful sunrise. So we had the flashback with Himmel telling her the first time she shouldn't have missed it and she would have liked it even though she didn't think she would. She liked sleeping too much. And yeah, it showed her where she was just like, oh, it's pretty, but it's just a sunrise. And then seeing Fern's face, she realized that's probably what Himmel meant. She's the type of person that would enjoy it because she enjoys seeing other people be happy and have wonder and stuff like that. And you probably need those things when you live for thousands of years to keep you from being too jaded and everything and losing the complete wonder of life. So then the second part of the episode, she was reunited with Eisen, and even though he's not continuing on with them, I'm not sure if we'll see him again. Obviously, dwarves, I guess, live really long too, maybe not as long as elves, but he's not expected to be dead soon, even though he's older. That's the vibe I was getting there. But it had been 30 years since they saw each other, and he'd been writing with Hyder, and I guess they planned. I didn't see that coming, I guess, that they really took in how she acted at Himmel's funeral, and they want her to talk to him after his death and get to know him better in the afterlife, if that's even possible. We'll see. But I guess they're going to Ende to find out. An Oriole, something like that, is where the souls go. That's part of Ende, I guess, or the end of the world. It's also where the Demon Lord's castle was. So I assume that there's no new Demon Lord, but maybe there is. We'll see. Probably not though, because they're not talking about that anywhere in the world. It seems to be most of the time peace. I'm sure we'll get into some type of warring factions at some point, but yeah, still the show so far through 4 episodes, definitely very contemplative, more about the characters and about humanity and stuff than the adventure. Yeah, it's really breaking that down, even with now retracing the steps, I guess. Well, yeah, there was the main theme in this one seemed to be that where the souls go exist? Do people have a life after death, basically? And does it matter? Is it enough to just believe in it? And that was interesting too, where it seemed they showed a flashback with Eisen and Hyder kind of not arguing, but they had like difference of opinion. Hyder said he does believe in essentially heaven, where Eisen said he doesn't. He thinks people just, when they're dead, they're just gone. But Hyder said it's better to believe in it just because that would be better if it did exist, even if he doesn't know if it does or not. And then now we see in the present day, Eisen seems to have taken his opinion. We see that have all changed, and he sees that Frieren has obviously changed quite a bit from when he really knew her. Just how she's acting in more regards to humans now and trying to learn more about them. So he can tell Fern that, she is a good master, because he knows, even though it doesn't seem like a whole lot to her, remembering the birthday, little things like that, he knows it's a huge difference. So yeah, it's really, really well written episode, I think, overall. And yeah, last time Fern was like saying she could be the older sister of Frieren. Now she's saying she's acting like her mother, which she kind of is. Very funny runner with Frieren needing so much sleep at this time. She literally drags her around and feeds her and stuff, pulls her out of bed. So I'll see if that sort of thing continues. Is Fern gonna be like her grandmother eventually? I mean, we see like she's gonna get old normally, and Frieren's still gonna be kind of the same physically, or just really slow aging. And yeah, mere 10-year journey for Fern. So she'll be in her late 20s, I guess, by the time this ends. If it does take 10 more years, I'm interested if the rest of the season's gonna be that 10 years, or who knows, like how long we're gonna keep going with in the season here, timeline-wise. But yeah, really like that one. Interested to see what happens with the Phantoms of the Dead next time in episode 5. Do join me back for that one next time on Monday. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Give it a like. And yeah, until that time, I'm out of here. Peace.